Hey guys, this is Godzilla 2010, and today we have another, average size floor gory. Today we have Myosina versus Ganondorf. Now, for this mashup, I generally prefer to use Link, because he has more killing power and projectiles seem to do pretty well against heavyweights. Especially Ganondorf, because I don't think he has the best of approach options, and not too many of his moves really have super armor. Actually, do any? I thought, I think his neutral beam might at certain frames, like, it does there. But I remember I have lots of experiences hitting it and the super armor doesn't come into play. So it must be only for, like, certain frames. So anyways, but I don't know why Ganondorfs always do that thing when they down B to get back to stage. It has a ton of end lag, so it gets you back down to stage quicker, but it's not... There's a really good chance if you can still punish for it. So, I don't know, so I'm just kind of punching this guy. He's not doing much. I'm kind of baiting out, actually. You might have saw me there baiting out on his side B. He did read a counter, though. Or he just didn't decide to attack there. I'm not sure if he read it or not, but either way, he got a little bit of a jab punish. And I really don't like jabs or kind of like that. It's just not really my... Like, Ganondorf's jab doesn't seem good to me at all. I just don't like it. Kind of the same with Pikachu's and Meta Knights. It works if you get someone, but it's just so much end lag. But, anyways, for the match, I prefer Link, but Lucina has a good amount of killing power, especially with her smash attacks and neutral B, and she does have pretty good range with her sword, but Marth has a little bit more. And the Tipper effect might come into play against heavyweights, and I get the fair kill. Because fair is actually still a pretty good edge guarding move. Even though you can't do Ken Combos with it anymore, but you can still edge guard, still has some killing power if you're on the off stage. And of course it doesn't have too much end lag, so you can easily recover with it. But you can't go too deep, because otherwise you all die, but if you just kind of jump off and do a forwarder and you keep your second, if you keep your jump, then you should be fine, because your R.I.P is good enough to usually make it back. But, I think that's kind of... There's not a whole lot to really talk about this, because this guy didn't really put up much of a fight, he just kind of died. So, Lucina does pretty decent in heavyweight matchups, but I prefer Link. It's just easier with his killing power and him, being a heavyweight. And of course, projectiles should, for most of the time be pretty effective against heavyweights. You can catch your landings, and with their huge, hurt boxes, projectiles can easily get in and hit them. So, Lucina does have an advantage because heavyweights usually, give you lots of knockback, and Link doesn't have the rest of recovery. Which Lucina does have a better recovery, but it's not a great recovery, so... it's okay. It doesn't always get you back, but if you're going down, it goes up... It has great vertical, range. It has pretty good vertical range, but horizontal, it's just terrible. That's why you need to use, neutral B and side B usually for recovery. If you're coming from, the top corner. If you're coming from the bottom corner, you might as well just SD, because you're not coming back if you get knocked too far down in the bottom corner. But, generally you get help into the top anyways with this game. Most of the time. But anyways, that's kind of a general matchup. Just kind of outrange in heavyweight and going for punishes. Play very defensive. Never use the lightweight in against a heavyweight, because that never works out too well. Especially if it's, lightweight doesn't have good enough range. That's why I never want to use Fox in a heavyweight matchup. It just doesn't work, really. But anyways, that's kind of... Use characters that have good range and generally have decent recoveries and, have some weight to them. Which Lucina actually doesn't have... I think she's a midweight or a little bit more on the heavy side. I don't think she's really light at all, but I have to actually go into the game code because I don't think that... Well, from my past experience, she's about a midweight. But, So anyways, guys, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys later.